Hello everyone, welcome to Facebook Live on Wednesday. A little later than normal, but I have a really cute project to share with you today. It's going to be totally worth it. Look at how cute this little guy is, this little penguin. And inside there is a little Christmas tree brownie in here, so it's totally worth it. So we're going to make this in just a second. Before we do, we're just going to go over everything that's going on real quick. I want to get to the project as soon as we can today. All right, last call for Paper Pumpkin, lots of pun kit. The last day to subscribe for this is going to be December 10th. That is this Friday. This kit is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so cute. It's going to include 9 cards, 9 envelopes, a fun stamp set, ink spot, all of the amazing things that come with Paper Pumpkin, of course. But you got to subscribe by Friday if you want this kit. The last day to get this kit will be, or to subscribe for the kit will be Friday, December 10th. Alright guys, the last chance list is still going on. If you are shopping from our holiday catalog, make sure you are checking this last chance list. There are lots of discounts, some discounted up to 50% off. I did check what was sold out this morning, and there are still quite a few things left. Not a lot has sold out. Some of the Whimsy and Wondersuite has sold out. There's a few other things that have sold out, but there's definitely still some really good deals. Make sure you check that. And you guys, today, I didn't print the flyer, but today you can get free shipping. So if you're shopping, you can get free shipping. Orders over $50 or more will get free shipping. And such a great deal if you're stocking up on stuff. Now, do be warned, though, that Stampin' Up! Shipping is a little bit behind right now. So if you do place an order today to qualify for that free shipping, it may be a little bit longer than normal before your item ships. So probably don't plan on having it by Christmas, but you never know. Stampin' Up! May surprise us. Who knows? Alright guys, we have new mini catalogs and a new celebration catalog coming in January. If you are in the United States and don't currently have a demonstrator, I'd love to send you some catalogs. Just send me a message. Alright guys, deadline for my card crate, this is my class to go this month, is coming up on Friday as well. The last day to RSVP with payment is Friday, December 10th. Card crate is $35. You get you get $20 in product in it. You get 4 cards this month. It's all fun fold pop-up cards. So you get supplies for all your 4 cards, $20 in product. It's $35. It ships to your house for free. So it's a great deal. Don't miss out on card crate. The last day to get it this month will be on Friday, December 10th. All right, guys, let's get to our project. Let's jump right in. So isn't this cute? This is what we're making today. So this is the little treat that's inside. This is the Little Debbie Christmas tree brownies. Found these in my local store. There is a Little Debbie snack finder on their website, so you can just put in the snack you're looking for and your zip code, and it'll tell you exactly where to find them in your neighborhood. So we're going to start with the box on this. Now it is a slider box. It's kind of like a matchbox, but I put a bottom on it, so you can only slide it in and out through the top, which I think is pretty fun. There's a little handle up here, little ribbon handle to pull on it, and I think the bottom just makes it a little bit more fancy. So we're going to make it. We actually need to make 2 boxes. We need to make the outside and the inside. So we're going to start with both of them. So we're going to do all of our scoring and trimming all at once. Oh, if you are placing an order, make sure you use this host code. Remember, orders over $50 today only do get the free shipping. So that is a big deal. So make sure that you are getting that free shipping. Your order needs to be a minimum of $50 and you have to place it today. Today is the only day that there is free shipping. All right, so for Garden Green, for our inside box, this is our inside box. We're going to use Garden Green. This piece is 7.5 by 5 1/4, and we are going to score it at 1/2 inch. And at 1.5 on all 4 sides. So 1/2, 1.5, and then rotate it and do the same thing. 1/2, 1.5, all 4 sides. Oops. The 1/2 inch one is always a little bit trickier because it's so close to that edge, but you can do it. You can absolutely do it. So 1/2 and 1.5 on all 4 sides. It's the only measurement you need to remember. All the measurements are in the video description, and they will be on my blog tomorrow, so you don't have to remember anything. Now our outside sleeve is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and on the 5 1/2 inch side, we're just going to score it at 1, and then we're going to turn it, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, at 1 1/2, 3 7/8, and 4 7/8. Okay, that is all of our scoring. So you can put your Simply Scored away, and we are going to start folding on all those score lines. So get out your bone folder and just fold on all the score lines. We're going to start with the trimming of this piece. This one is easier to trim, so we're going to trim this one first. And make sure you fold that bottom piece. Okay, so this one, there is a 1/2 inch score line on one side. This is going to be our glue tab, so we just need to remove that smaller rectangle down here. And I'm going to cut my glue tab. I'm going to just notch the ends in just a little bit. And then you have 2 squares, and we're going to notch in on the squares and then just cut straight up that score line. Okay, so cut straight up the score line and then notch in on the squares on both of those square tabs. And that is all of the trimming for this piece. This is going to be like our outside sliding piece. And this is in Melon Mambo. I don't think I mentioned the colors I was using. This is Melon Mambo. This is our outside piece. All right, let's bring in that garden green piece. Isn't this color combination fun too? I used Melon Mambo Garden Green and Coastal Cabana, which is a really good color combination. And I don't know why I never used it before, but I love it. So I wish I would have discovered this color combination earlier. I would have made Christmas cards with this color combination, but you know, maybe next year. All right, so all of those score lines are burnished, and we are going to trim it. So with it in long side, I'm just going to cut up the score line, cut up all of those score lines, and we're going to trim off these outside ones. I'm actually going to notch in. I should have notched in here too. We're going to notch in right there. And these are going to be our glue tabs, so we don't need this small rectangle on the outside. And then we're just going to notch these in just a little bit. These are going to be our glue tabs, which will go on the inside of the box. So we're going to do that same thing to all 4 corners. So we're going to just notch in, and we're going to go down. Got this one up. I'm going to just notch in right here, just like that. Just going to hack this away. Cut off this little rectangle piece, fold that out of the way, and then we're going to cut this end off. So this is what one side's going to look like. So we're going to turn it around and do the exact same thing. So I'm going to notch in this little tab. I'm going to trim this away. I'm just notching in on that one. Cut up this one notch, cut up straight. Okay, fold that out of the way. This little rectangle can go away. And then that one. All right, one more side. And then we're going to put this whole thing together. Okay. There we go. Cut this little piece off. And then we'll trim that just like that. Okay, that is all of our trimming. So that is what your box should look like. This is going to be your slider box. Now before we assemble it, we're going to add the ribbon. Let's see, I have a little ribbon slider here, or a little ribbon handle here. So we're going to add the ribbon. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. I'm actually going to use the piercing side of my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to grab, let me move this stuff real quick. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm just going to eyeball center on one of the small sides. So either side is fine. Just choose one side. I'm just going to try to eyeball center. Nobody's going to get out a ruler and measure it, and I'm just going to poke a hole. You can use a hole punch. I wanted a small hole because I wanted it to, the ribbon to be nice and snug. Now where's my ribbon? I just have a piece of ribbon. This is like maybe 3-4 inches long. I'm going to fold it in half. Actually, I'm going to just line up the corners here. And I'm just going to thread that through my hole right here. Let's see. It's a small hole, so you do need a little bit of determination. You can use your paper, or your Take Your Pick tool to push it through if you need to. But we're just going to kind of pull it through just like that. We want maybe about 3/4 to an inch, just kind of poking up. Okay. And then we're going to use some tear and tape to hold it down. So we're going to use tear and tape to assemble the whole thing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tear and tape right here, just right above the ribbon. This is going to fold over and cover that. So I'm going to put the tear and tape right there, and that's going to hold down our ribbon. So I'll get that off, and then we're just going to separate those ends and just adhere them up into the ribbon. And that's going to all be covered up just like that, but we just want to make sure that that ribbon is nice and secure, so when you pull it, it's not going to pull out. All right, now to assemble the box, we're going to go around, tear and tape on all of these outside edges that we notched into, all 4 sides. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to put some adhesive on all of the tabs. So I'm just going to put a little bit just next to the score line here. The tabs are going to get kind of held in place once we fold over those edges. So I'm not too worried about making sure they are all completely adhered down. So, all right, give these a good burnish. If you have any adhesive hanging over the edge, you just fold it back on itself. And, use my take your pick tool. I say that every time. Okay, there we go. We're gonna assemble the corners first. So just line up this score line with this fold line, and that's just gonna hold your box together. Do that all the way around. And because we scored it at the same measurements on all 4 sides, everything's gonna line up perfectly. All right, and last one, just like that. All right, now we're gonna go through and I'm gonna peel off the tear and tape here. You can do that before you assemble the box too, and then all you're gonna do is just fold each side over. And that's going to really reinforce our box a little bit. It's gonna get pulled in and out quite a bit, and so by reinforcing the sides like this, it makes our box stronger and it holds up better with all of that tugging and pulling. All right, so that's our little box. So let me get a little brownie out, stick that in. Perfect. So let's make the little sleeve for the box, and this one we're just going to put adhesive on this glue tab. So that's that 1/2" tab. Just put adhesive on that one, and then this is going to be our front cover. So I'm going to flip that over, and I'm only going to apply adhesive to that. I'm not even going to worry about those little tabs because they're all going to be inside. Not going to matter. Okay, let me peel all this off. Okay. So we are going to just line up the edge of the box with that score line. That is that. Our tabs get folded in, our back, and then our front with the adhesive goes last. Stick that down. Stick your bone folder down, just make sure everything is nice and snug. All right, and then this will slide right in. Make sure your tree is facing up with the little ribbon handle. And this will just slide right into our box. Isn't that cute? It's such a little fancy little box. It's so fun, so cute. And it's a little bit different, which I like. All right, let's do all of our stamping. Let's do all of our decorating here. I need to grab some scratch paper. We're gonna do some. I forgot to do that, so I'm just gonna do the back of my last chance list. All right, we're gonna stamp our outside. This garden green piece is 2 1/8 by 4 1/4. This piece is gonna go right onto our box, and I did lots of stamping on it. We're gonna do the stars on the top and the trees on the bottom. And the bundle I'm using, you guys, is the Penguin Place stamp set, and it has a coordinating punch. We're gonna use this whole bundle. The bundle is on low inventory. The punch is on low inventory right now. So if you want this bundle, you need to get it ASAP, maybe today for the free shipping, because if they run out of the punch, it's going to go back on non-orderable. It's going to get out of stock again, and who knows when it's going to come back. This bundle will be returning in the next year's holiday catalog, so if you didn't get a chance to get this year, you can still get it next year. But if you want it this year, you need to get it now before that punch sells out. All right, so I'm just stamping all these little stars. They don't have to be perfect, so there we go. So I stamped the trees on the bottom, and I did stamp some of them off, so you have some lighter shades, some darker shades, all over. And then my penguin. Okay, so just some stars on the top, trees on the bottom. Just some tone on tone. I'm using garden green ink on garden green. Now I'm going to pull in a circle. This is cut from the Layering Circles dies, and we're going to stamp some trees in the background here. I'm just going to go kind of like right in the middle. We're going to do some stamped on, some stamped off. I'm going to stamp them kind of going downhill just to make it kind of look like a little hill. Stamp one more there. Some of these are going to be covered up, so I'm not too worried about it. Just a few little trees. All right, that is, I think that's the only thing we need our scrap paper for, so let me get that out of the way. All right, I think we're done with the garden green. We may come back to it, who knows. All right, now for my penguin, I want to bring back my Stampin' Pierce mat. I have a scrap piece of white. We're going to stamp that. The photopolymer stamps need a little bit of extra cushion sometimes. If you find that, if you're not getting a good impression, just throw a Stampin' Pierce mat or any kind of foam mat underneath your stamping and you'll get a much better image. All right, so I'm going to take a look at my penguin, how my paper is going to go in here. So I'm actually going to stamp my penguin upside down so that it goes in the punch a little bit easier. I am just using black Memento for my penguin. I'm going to stamp him right on my scrap piece of paper here. So cute. All right, we'll turn him over to finish up our details. That is it for our black Memento. I'm going to put that away. I am going to use Mango Melody for his beak. So just ink that up, stamp that right on the bottom, right there, just like that. Now you can't, there are feet in this little stamp set. You can stamp the feet. We're just going to punch them out. And as long as I have the Mango Melody, oh, not with Mango Melody. We need 3 gifts. So you can see I stamped 3 gifts, Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, and Melon Mambo. I just inked that up in Mango Melody, so we'll come back to that one in a minute. All right, what else? Let's get out our pink. This is our Melon Mambo. We need a little scarf and a hat for our penguin. So I'm going to use Melon Mambo for that. There's our hat and our scarf. Now the punch does not cut out all his little accessories, those you have to fussy cut, and that goes with the presents too. You do have to fussy cut the presents. All right, now on here I just want the Be Merry greeting, so I'm going to use the Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry, and I just want the Be Merry part, so I'm just going to stamp that. We're going to trim that out, so all I need is the Be Merry, so that's fine. So you would stamp all your presents, one in each color. Make sure you clean your stamp in between. Now of course I'm not going to make you watch me fussy cut, so I already have all of those punched, or all of those cut. So let me move those out of the way. We are going to punch our penguin, but I think that's all the stamping. So let me get this out. Just going to line that up. It's so cute. And we're going to punch our penguin, and our penguin needs 2 feet. So I have just a scrap of Mango Melody here, and we're just going to punch 2 little feet for our penguin, just like that. All right, and I think that's all the fussy cutting and stamping. All right, let's glue this guy together. All right, I'm using liquid glue. You can use glue dots too. That would work great. I'm gonna use my take your pick tool and just pick up those little feet, stick one in each of those little dots of glue that I put down. Super cute. I'm gonna put some glue for his scarf. Just put that right along his neck there. So I fussy cut that. So cute. And then just a little bit of glue on the back of his hat, and that will go on top of his head. Okay. And I like to put him on at a little bit of an angle. I think that's really cute. All right, so we're going to set him and his little presents aside. Close up my glue, grab my scissors again, and all I want to do is just trim out this Be Merry. Just cut close to the words. You can do the whole greeting if you want. I thought just the Be Merry part was very cute. But that whole greeting is pretty cute. Okay, so we'll set that aside. So let's assemble the rest of our box. So we have our stamped circle, and then to layer that onto, we have a label from the Hippo and Friends dies. This is my favorite layering combination. I love the circle and that Hippo and Friends dies. They're so cute. All right. Let's stick this on. We're going to use a lot of dimensionals. So I'm going to flip everything over. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that stamped garden green piece. This is going to go onto the front of our box. Make sure you put the stars up at the top by the ribbon. Okay. Our label will then go on top of that. Trees up. Okay, we're going to bring in our little penguin. Of course, That's going to get dimensionals as well. All right. Perfect. So cute. This is a little low. I want to sit them up by the trees. There we go. All right. I'm just going to cut a little bit of these edge pieces here. I'm going to cut 3 of them, one for each of the little boxes. We're going to pop those up as well. This is a 3D project, so you guys can use as many dimensionals as you want. The mini ones would be great for this too. You wouldn't have to trim them, just use a mini one. All right. So I'm going to stick this little Melon Mambo one on this side. Coastal Cabana one gets tucked in. And the garden green one. So cute. For the little greeting, I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back of this, and we're just going to stick it on top of that Melon Mambo box. Just a little bit. So you could easily make a bunch of these, maybe just sit down, turn on a movie, do all the punching, stamping, all of that all at once. All right, finishing touch, guys. I have a little sneak peek project for you guys. Look at these iridescent rhinestones. These are gorgeous. I've already used a ton. These are going to be my favorite go-to accessory for nearly everything for the next 6 months. Love them. All right, so just 3 of those scattered around, and that is it. Isn't it adorable? Sweet little box, and it has a cute little Christmas treat inside. These would be great stocking stuffers. These would be great for teachers, crossing guards, whoever you want to give these to. I think these would be really great. And they're nice and sturdy because of those reinforced sides. Anyway, really, really fun, cute box. Let me know what you think if you love this box. Don't forget to get that Penguin Place bundle before it goes unorderable. It's on low inventory now, so don't wait. Go get it. Free shipping today only. When your order's over $50 or more, make sure you do get that free shipping, and make sure you use this host code. All orders will receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects, and orders over $50 or more will also receive a free Make and Take kit to coordinate with those projects. So cute. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Sunday for week 11 of our countdown to Christmas, and this is what we're making on Sunday. All right, guys, I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye.